Hi guys! So if you read the title, you know that this video is going to be about brushes versus sponges. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because I know a lot of people use the makeup sponges or powder puffs, however you want to call them. And I kind of want to give my opinion about what I think about those things. And my story goes, the first time I started using makeup was probably back in like 8th grade for the dance, I believe. So me and my mom went to MAC and they matched me up with my skin tone and everything. So I brought home a compact. And this is a really old one. This is not the first one I ever bought, but you guys know what it looks like. And the compact comes with a sponge, and your initial reaction, the first thing you do is you take your sponge, you put it on the makeup, and you put it on your face. And that's kind of common sense, but you kind of repeat that over and over again for as long as you use the makeup. So what you end up doing is you're using the sponge that has already touched your face, has already touched the makeup, and then has then touched your face again and then touched the makeup again. So what you're doing is just transmitting bacteria from your face to your makeup, from makeup to your face. And what ends up happening is, believe it or not, your powder, the powder inside of the compact, will have like an oily film around it, and that oil is from your face. So that is one of the reasons why it's very discouraged to use the sponges. Another thing is, well, I'll show you an example. This is a sponge that was inside the compact. It's broken because I dropped it so many times I don't even want to open it up. But this is the sponge that was inside, and you'll notice, disgusting, I know, that it is very, very dirty. Now, back then I had no clue about makeup, and if I knew then what I knew now, I would never do that. Because unless you replace these things like after 5 uses, or those things are useless because it will make you break out. And I did start to break out, and part of it was hormones, but part of it was also old makeup that's on a sponge that then you put on your face. And I have the scars to prove it, so that's one of the reasons why I don't like these sponges. And my mom does that too. Even though I tell her not to do it, she still does it, but she doesn't have acne prone skin, so she's alright. The alternative to that would be using brushes. And this is a Kabuki on a stick. I got this at Coastal Scents. You can use this instead of a powder puff. The same way. These, you don't need to wash as often as like a foundation brush that you use with liquid foundation. But it's also good to wash them probably like once a week. You do a deep cleaning of the brush and it will stay nice, and it will not transfer all that bacteria to your face, because the product doesn't sit inside of all the bristles, it sits at the top. So after you use it, all the product will pretty much be off of the brush. You could also use other types of brushes. This is just like a mineral foundation brush, and it's flat, kind of dirty. Anyways, other types of sponges out there are triangle sponges. These I think I got at Walgreens, and they're not that expensive. You can use this for liquid foundation, but if you don't have the foundation brush, you could use these for the liquid foundation. But again, these are not to be reused, and I'll do a demo for you guys. I'm going to take a little bit of foundation, and we'll just kind of dip it. See, dirty. I'm going to wash, or try to wash off the makeup, and squeeze it, and look at that, there's still foundation on the brush, which means that it's not clean. So you don't want to reuse these. I used to do this too when I started wearing liquid foundation, and it's a big no-no. And yeah, that's another thing you want to be careful of doing. But another thing I wanted to tell you guys is expiration dates. I know a lot of people don't look at expiration dates and don't really think about it, but if you look in the back of any product, you'll see a little box. I don't think you guys can see that, but there's like a little container and it'll say 18M. Well, that means your product is only good for 18 months. And my moisturizer says it's only good for 24 months. So you guys want to be careful with that as well, because you don't want to be using products that are expired and that will end up, you know, breaking you out because it's not good anymore. And also my China Glaze is good for 36 months. So it's good to check. You'll find expiration dates on the pricing items. So that was just a quick video, of a little ramble about why I don't like Power Puffs and why you should guys use brushes. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment. And yeah, see you guys later.